Welcome to session 5 of the module 4. In this session, I am explaining the things related to the neutralization and proportioning of the industrial wastewater. Equalization and proportioning. Equalization is method of retaining waste in a basin so that the effluent discharge is fairly uniform in its characteristics in terms of color, turbidity, alkalinity, purity, and so on. So, in the reaction pond or in the equalization pond, the main aim of the equalization pond or equalization tank is to level out the effects of the peak loading on the plant. The waste, industrial waste come out from the different process of industry varies in terms of quantity as well as quality from time to time. So if there is any maximum discharge occurs in the particular system, then it is overloading the whole system. So to avoid overloading and all these things and effects of the peak loading to the plant, the equalization tank is very much helpful. And also lowering the BOD and suspended solids on aeration tank. So the level of the effects of the BOD as well as suspended solids on the aeration tank is also reduced by equalization tank. When we go for equalization tank, in the equalization tank usually we are supplying the air through different system. By that, it may reduce the organic matter present in the particular one by oxidation process and reduction process and all these things. A secondary significant effect is that lowering the concentration of effluent contaminants by physical, chemical, and biological reactions, which may occur during the detention in equalization tank. And also, it is reduce the concentration effects of the in wastewater concentration of effluent contaminants by physical, chemical, and biological reaction. Since in equalization tanks, the wastewater is allowed it for some few hours or few minutes and all these things. Then there is a physical, chemical, and biological reaction which takes place. By that, the some of the constituents which are present in the industrial wastewater will be degraded very easily. Degraded very easily. So this is also one of the benefit of the equalization tank. And the size and shape of the tank vary with the quantity as well as the pattern they are adopted in the industry. So the quantity as well as the pattern they are adopted in the industry goes on varies from industry to industry, industry to industry. And also the capacity of the equalization tank is mainly depending upon the what about the cycle, operating cycle. In an industrial plant operating on a cycle basis, it is not a continuous process, it is a cycle process, it is cycle process, it is cycle process. So here the cycle operation may be repeated in a 2 hours. Then the capacity of the equalization tank is fixed for the 2 hour discharges. If the if the cycling basis, if the cycle operation is once in a 24 hours, then the bigger size of the equalization tank is constructed to manage the industrial waste come out from the particular industry. So air is injected into basin to provide better mixing. The mixing is one of the important factors in the equalization tank. The suspended solids, dissolved solids, and different constituents are present in the particular one is mixing properly. If it is better mixing, proper mixing, then only it is very effective one. So therefore, for proper mixing of the constituents, wastewater present in the industrial wastewater, we go for the mixing by injecting the air, or in very simple words, it is aeration process. Aeration process. A chemical oxidation of reduced components, some degree of biological oxidation and agitation to prevent suspended solids from settling. Means the main aim of the introducing air into that particular system is to avoid the settlement of the suspended solids which are present in the industrial waste. If it is suspended solids come and settled at the bottom, then it is affecting on the rate of the decomposition of the organic matter which is present in that particular one. Therefore, we supply the air through the different process or different methods. The mixing may be brought about in the following ways. There are different ways of mixing of the wastewater will be takes place. First one is proper distribution and buffering. Means here they distribute the wastewater. Most economical method. This method is the most economical one, but not so much effective one. Even though it is economical, on the point of effectiveness, it is somewhat less when compared to the other system. The horizontal distributions of the wastewater is achieved by using either several inlet pipes spaced at regular intervals across the width of the tank or perforated pipes across the entire width. So here, overall, here the most this is even though it is not so effective one, but from the point of cost, it is very economical. Therefore, they may adopt such a type of process. And also, usually they are providing the baffles at the outlet as at the over as well as under baffles are advisable. Means they may place the baffles at the topmost of the or top surface of the tank as well as at the bottom to achieve a good mixing, achieve a proper mixing and all these things. So it is very important when several waste enter the basin at different intervals and different levels across the width of the neutralization tank. So in some of the case, what happened, the different waste come out from the industries or enter into the common basin at different points or different levels of the tank. Then in such a case, such a type of system is very economical one as well as very effective one. The next one is baffling is especially important when several different types of the waste enter at the basin at various locations across the world. Next one is mechanical agitation. This eliminates most of the needed of the baffles and generally provided better mixing than the baffle one, but it is a costly process. But it is a costly process. So it is good not only for equalization, but also it helpful for dilution, oxidation, reduction, and all these things. So in this case, we are introducing the aerator at the bottom, at the middle, at the surface, the top surface, depending upon the requirement. By that, it is possible to increase the dilution, oxidation, reduction, which may helpful for the degradation of the organic matters which are present in the particular one. The last one is aeration, most effective way to mix waste, facilitates mixing and equalization of waste, prevent or decrease accumulation of settled material in the tank. It is costly process. Once again, aeration is a process in which we supply the we supply the air to the wastewater. By that, it avoids the it avoids the settlement of the solids present in that particular tank. By that, the degradation process may increase quickly, and we may supply the air from the outer sources and all these things. So next one is the combination of all the three. In some of the case, they may introduce all the system in that particular utility tank to improve the efficiency of the particular tank. Proportioning. Proportion means the discharge of industrial waste in proportioning of the flow of municipal sewage in the sewer or to the stream flow in the receiving river. So this thing is very important. So proportion means we are mix the industrial wastewater with the municipal sewage in a proportion. Then only it is effective one. For example, 1 meter cube per second of industrial waste can be mixed with the 100 meter cube per second of municipal waste. Then the proportion is 1 is to 100. Then the effectiveness of the treated combined treatment is very effective one. Otherwise, if you are not properly maintained the proportioning, the efficiency of the treatment unit may be vary and it may decrease the quality of the effluent come out from the treated one. In most cases, it is possible combined equalization and proportion in the same basin. Means the equalization and proportioning is done in the same basin. Then it is cost effective and also the outcome coming from that particular system is eco friendly. The objective of proportioning in sewer is to keep constant the percentage of industrial waste to domestic waste flow entering the municipal sewer. The main objective of proportioning is to we are maintaining a discharge from the industrial waste to mix up with the municipal sewage such that it should be constant. Since the waste come out from the industry goes on varies from time to time, as well as the discharge coming from the municipal one is also varies from hour to hour, minute to minute, as well as second to second. Therefore, if you are not properly maintaining or properly proportioning the waste come out from the industry with the municipal wastewater, then it may lead to the problem, or it may affecting on the municipal wastewater treatment plant itself. So therefore, proportioning is very important when we are go for combined treatment. Otherwise, if you are mixing the industrial waste with the streams and all these things, proportioning having have several purposes. The main aim of the mixing of the particular or proportioning of the industrial waste with the municipal or running water body is as follows. So the first one is the protect municipal sewage treatment using chemical overdose. Means if the discharge from the industry is more than the municipal sewage, then the chemicals which are present in the particular industrial wastewater may affecting on the secondary treatment. By that, which may leads to the death of the microbes or bacteria present in that particular system, and also it is more affecting the overall efficiency of the treatment plant. Protect biological treatment, which may inactive the bacteria, minimize the fluctuations of sanitary standards in the treated effluent. This is also one of the important points we are taken into consideration. Before we dispose the combined treatment effluents, we are supposed to take into consideration of the disposal standard. So if it is not properly maintained, then it is not possible to achieve a disposal standards, and it is very difficult to dispose the treated effluent and all these things. Methods of discharging industrial waste in proportion to the flow of domestic sewage municipal plant is maintained by manually or automatically. If you go for manual control, the initial cost is too less, but accuracy is less. And also here when you go for manual control, we are monitoring the discharge of industry as well as municipal wastewater for a duration of week or a month or a number of days or number of weeks, and then you take the average value. From that it is possible to maintain the proportioning of the industrial waste with the municipal wastewater. So, and also continuous monitoring is very essential. How it is very important. But automatic control by electronic devices in such a case, they are introducing the metering and all these things. On the basis of that, it is possible to go for proportioning the industrial waste with the municipal wastewater. But it is costly one. But the outcome from coming from that particular system is very effective one, and also it serves the purpose and all these things. Some of the MCQs related to these topics. Equalization tank can be designed for equalization of volume and strength both. Flow equalization is a physical treatment process. Equalization is very useful for all of this process, all these what they are mentioned in the slides. Proportioning is type of unit operation. Size of equalization tank need for offline equalization is more. The graphical method of useful to determination of equalization tank is volume. Neutralization of wastewater is desirable to all the above things. Lime slurry treatment is used for neutralization of wastewater if the wastewater is acidic in nature. Treatment with flue gas is used to neutralization of wastewater if it is alkaline in nature. Treatment with carbon dioxide gas is used for neutralization of the alkaline waste. Thank you.